What's up, YouTube? Hope everyone's having an absolutely blessed day today. So if you're new to the channel, guys, please check out the other content. And if it's content that you like, please consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, guys, I appreciate y'all so much. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. So I wanted to do a follow-up video around the cruise control install and tell y'all what I really truly think about the install of this. So for me, I think it wasn't that hard. It was not that hard of an install. The install took probably 45 minutes or so, and that's including fooling with the camera. And I'll tell you, I could have done a little bit better once I went back and looked at it. I could have thought it through a little bit better and put some move the camera angle a little bit so y'all could see it. So I do want to tell y'all I'm sorry about that. I will do better in the future, but it is what it is right now. So what I done was I pulled the two bolts out right there and right there, and y'all can see on the video, drop that. I did not have to pull my tank or pull the little rubber piece on the side. I already had Gorilla cables, 9-inch extensions. I went back and verified they were 9-inch extensions, and I just plugged back into there and I cleaned up the wiring. The wiring is long enough with the bars that I would not have had to use the extension cable from Gorilla Cables in the first place if I would have put this in when I done the risers. So saying that, you would not have to do that. So mine was probably a little bit easier than the typical one, because if you do if you don't have the extension cables that are up there, you will probably have to unbolt your gas tank and lift it up, put it on a block or something so you can get that rubber piece out easy, unplug it, unplug the block, plug it back in, get the rubber piece back in there. So I chose not to do that, and I chose not to do that because I already had the Gorilla cable there, and it just didn't make sense for me to go through all that extra work for really no benefit. Well, let me back up. The only benefit that would I would have one less cable connection right there. But if you look at those cable connections that you get with Gorilla cables, they are OEM factory good. So I will say, you know, shout out to them. They do send or sell you a good product. So I have faith in that I'm not going to have issues with it. It's a very good connection. It's sealed, watertight, cleaned up. I was able to hide all the extra wiring in there. You can't see it from the front side or the back side. And just to be honest with you, if even if you took the fairing off and you took the bag off, unless you was really detailed on what you was looking for, you wouldn't even be able to see it from somebody that hasn't messed with one of these. So I did that. I did have to drop this gauge relocation mount, and the only reason why I dropped it, it partially covered, because of the way I got my bars rotated, it partially covered a little bit of the hole, and I thought it would just make it easier to I thought it would just make it a little easier to get that plug in and out of the bars, and it actually did. It worked real well for me. So that's why I done it. But overall, guys, it's not a hard job. If you watch that video, go check out some others. If you guys want cruise control on your soft tails that don't come with it, your lowrider S's, street bobs and all, that's what it looks like on the bike right there. And as you can tell, it doesn't work right now. I'm having the ECM flash tomorrow to make that work, and so once that's done, I should have cruise control on the bike, and everything should be good. So if you go back and look on the last video, again, the install, the wiring, it was a fairly simple install. And if you guys don't have the fairing or the bag and all that, y'all ain't got to fool with, and you don't have that mount, yours might even be able to be done faster. So I don't know what the Harley place is going to charge to do that. Probably a minimum of an hour's labor. I will tell you, I don't know what Harley's charging an hour, maybe 150 bucks an hour, roughly. That's a rough number. I don't know, some may be more, some may be less. But I think with a couple really simple hand tools that you have and a piece of string and a little bit of electrical tape, guys, y'all can do this job yourself. It is not hard. It's not hard at all. So anyway, again, if you're new to the channel, guys, please check out the content. If it's content that you guys enjoy and you like, please subscribe. It will definitely help the channel out. If you're a returning subscriber and viewer, guys, I appreciate y'all so much, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.